Assignment 2 for Access really is just taking you one step further and letting you do a few more queries. So as you go into this, one of the things that I want you to know is the queries don't have to be exactly perfect from my viewpoint. So what I'm saying there is that your queries may look a bit different than my queries. The purpose of having these 10 queries that are in assignment 2 really is to take you and just push you and stretch you a little bit. So whenever I go in and look at it to grade it, I'm really not grading it to make sure that it looks exactly like mine. What I'm really trying to see is that you're going out there and you're learning more about queries. You're looking at how you can build these things. Now I'm going to show you some queries from my side because I've had a few students that have reached out to me and said, can you show us kind of what you're looking for? So I'm going to show them to you, but do not sit there for hours and hours and hours to try to make yours look exactly like mine. Instead, take this few minutes here as we look at this and say, okay, I get it. I'm gonna finish it up. So once again, when you submit assignment 2 to me, I'm looking for 3 tables. I'm looking for 10 queries, and then I'm going to just go through these queries and see were you getting the general idea for it. Query 1 says that it was asking you to come in and it was trying to come up with a count or a sum of price for each one of the items. You will notice that whenever you're in this query view that a couple of things are going on. If you stay on the home page, you click on view, you can switch back and forth between, this is called the datasheet view. This is the design view. So on my design view, you can see here where I have summed things up, where I have counts, and what I'm showing. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea on how to build query 1. This is my query 2. Query 2, once again, was just asking in particular how many of each of these are there. If I go to design view, it's really just looking again at the field description, tables coming out of sales, total is on count. Query 3. All we've done here, we're looking in particular at who the supplier is. The count with each supplier. Design view. You can see how we're linking 2 different tables here as it pulls forward. Query 4 is asking me for a particular supplier code to look that up. Query 5, we're looking at the age on this. If I go into design view, we're doing customers, and it's off of age. Greater than 75 on the criteria to make sure that you can see that. Again, as you build these, you can create them in this view, and then if you go to design view, you can still put in anything that you need to in the criteria or prices or things like that. Query 7, by day of week. You can see the way that it's all put together on this sheet. Query 8, by customer. Design view, where I'm looking in particular for either the Passport 2 terabyte or the other. Query 9, in particular where I'm looking for 5 terabyte, only Lion Direct. Finally, query 10. And in query 10, where I'm taking the average of the customers and the average of the sales. Okay? Again, it wasn't meant to be anything more than a way for me to allow you to go in and use the real power of Access, which is to create queries for people. So hopefully this gives you a better idea, an idea of what to look for. Again, do not spend all your time trying to make your stuff look exactly like mine. That's not the point. It is for you to be able to go in and just learn a little bit more about how to create queries. All right, good luck.